Hello, Cancer. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And for those of you who are new, my way of channeling, I don't actually channel through any spirit guides. I do channel through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. And only at the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide some advice regarding your situation. Wow, it is very complicated, Cancer. Very, very harsh card here. Anger and rage. Somebody's not happy. Somebody's very annoyed, irritated, upset. So some of you might actually feel these feelings and emotions, or vice versa. This could be somebody who has had a relationship, could be a situationship, could simply be someone who has exchanged glances many, many times, and you feel that it's an actual relationship, but nobody's spoken up. So these are very intense. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are very dark energy. But dark energy means, for me, the way I'm explaining this, it's the feelings and emotions that your person of interest is going through. It's what they're feeling. And because of this, unfortunately, they will also be attracting negative energy too. It just happens. Now, some of you may also be feeling angry, betrayed, grief. Yes. The intensity of these cards, it does mean that some of you may be also going through this. Here we have anger and rage, laughter, betrayal, order, cycles, surrender, grief, synthesis, wisdom, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. If I didn't already announce, this is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. All right, I'm going to express to you what it is, Cancer, that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, whatever has happened between us, it really has me upset. I am angry. And there's a part of me that has a lot of rage regarding what has happened. I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at the situation and what has happened in this situation. I know certain things could have been done and avoided. But they were not. We had to go through what we went through in order to understand the good from the bad, in order to see the light from the dark. I do feel that you are an amazing friend. You have a way of making me laugh. You make my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. So many things have happened in this connection. And I always feel as if you are my confidant. I can rely on you. I can trust you with my life. But what's the use? We know that in this connection now there is a lack of faith, a lack of trust. I betrayed you. I behaved in a way that was very unexpected. I know certain things in this connection you thought you knew, and you thought you knew me, but now it seems as if you never really knew me at all. Everything that has happened for a reason. Was the reason a valid and good reason? No, it wasn't. But I've acted like a stranger. Everything that you thought you knew about me was different. I wasn't there for you when you needed me the most. And now I feel it's time for me to make a decision, to do something about it, to create order out of this chaos. But I cannot. There is too many clouds, too much fog around me. I'm at this crossroads, but forwards, backwards, left or right. I can't see which way is the clear path, because everything is full of fog. And I dare not make a mistake by taking a chance on a road that cannot be seen. I dare not do that. Because if I did, I might just make a mistake. And I feel that I already have. For this reason, I don't move on. I keep my distance. And I don't make a decision. Because I can't make a decision. Because there is a lack of understanding and a lack of clarity regarding the situation in my heart and my mind. Whatever has happened between us, dear Cancer, it really has me going on in circles, in a cycle. I keep thinking, I keep obsessing over what has happened, and I'm angry at certain things that have happened, that have taken place. I can't stop thinking about it. It's difficult for me. It's very difficult for me. I'm obsessing over it. I do feel that in this connection, there is this feeling that I have where I'm surrendering, where I want to surrender. I feel that I belong to you and you belong to me. We come and go. We dance in perfect harmony. And I let the world do what it needs to do. And I follow it. I don't change anything. Because I know I don't have the ability to do so. I am grieving for what has happened, for what I've said, what I've done, and for the things that I never said that I should have, for the things that I never did that I should have done. Speaking up for you, being by your side. I let you down. I let you down badly. It was bad. And now I feel that the little hope and glimmer of light that I had in this universe that was mine, that is fading. You are my universe. There are feelings of remorse, regret, guilt, sadness and melancholy. All of these things I feel now. And there's a part of me that knows that once upon a time there was peace and harmony in this connection. Now all I want to do is restore that peace and harmony, because it no longer exists. Overall, I have become wise. Wise beyond my years now. I've experienced certain things, seen certain things, and I realize now the truth about many things. I have learned my lesson, and I will not repeat those mistakes. They did happen and occurred once. But I know better now, and I will not repeat those things that happened back then. You don't see this change. You don't see that I'm more wise now. But I'm hoping one day you will. I'm hoping one day you'll see that I have changed. I'm not the same person that you remember me to be back then. All right. Cancer. Very interesting. Very intense. There is a lot of pain that both of you have gone through. And this person definitely is very angry. First card is the strongest card. That's the strongest emotion. It was anger and rage. Very, very upset. And not really being able to change a whole lot. Not really being able to express themselves to you, because they're not. They're not expressing themselves. And it's because of the betrayal that has happened in this connection. And it's also because of the fact that this person feels very, very confused that, yes, there has been betrayal, but what do I do? They don't know what to do. All they know is that they're not going to repeat it again. They know that they're not going to do the same things that they've done before. But when it comes to moving on in this connection, they don't know how to deal with that right now. So some of you, because of all of these cards, there may be distance between yourself and this other person. And the distance can vary. You can be living under the same roof in the same home with somebody and still not talk to them for days, maybe even months. It happens. All right, let's have a look here. So here I have, this is the Princess of Cups. Followed by Strength. Okay. So these are cards that I've pulled out that'll tell us the reason why. So I look at the why. Why did this connection go downhill in the first place? For those of you that are aware of the reasons, that's great. Some of you, however, might not be aware of what happened. And this is for those of you that really don't know what happened, that this person just ghosted you, and you just kind of stood there wondering, what happened. So hopefully this will provide you with a little bit of clarity and some guidance. So first card is the strongest. We have here Princess of Cups, and then we have Strength. Princess of Cups. Typically, this talks about gentleness, an invitation, and a whole lot of loyalty, grace and talent, emotional receptivity, an enticing invitation. But things changed. When things started to turn a bit sour in this connection from the sweetness that once existed, it says here, an empty offer or invitation. This person started to give you an empty offer, meaning they gave you a cup, but the cup was not full of love. It was not full of an offer. It was just for the sake of making an offer. And so because of this, it does talk about fickleness or immaturity of affection. So this person was hot and cold, on and off. They were not really giving you the type of affection that anybody would want in a connection. They were not that type of person. They were not acting like that. And that really is a problem. You have to act the part, right? This person was not doing that. They're being very fickle. They're being very immature. And immature also means that, yes, they might have been inexperienced, but I do see a sense of immaturity here. There could also be an age gap difference between the both of you. Sometimes people can be very much in their age and still be immature. That still happens. Here we also have inconsistency and unreliable messages. Sorry, guys. Inconsistent or unreliable messages. So this person was inconsistent at some point in time, which really would have upset you. And messages were unreliable. I mean, sometimes they probably didn't even write back to you or communicate with you. So that is definitely a problem. Now, we also have here, let's see, ambivalence and codependence. So there's a sense of this person having this codependency in this relationship. But the fact that there were unreliable messages and they were inconsistent and they were very fickle and they were immature, how really do you expect to have a strong connection with this person if this is how they behave? Yikes, you can't. No, it's not a connection. This is something for like a 14-year-old. Yeah, a 14, 17-year-old. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's not the type of connection that would be very promising, that would lead to something. This person was thinking about themselves a lot. But remember, the only reason they're thinking about this is because they do have a lack of experience. People act the way that they act because of the sum of their experiences, right? So here we also have courage, strength, leadership, and confidence. Now, this also means that this person back then, they used to be at some point in time, which is great. They used to be courageous. They used to have strength. They used to be a leader. They used to have confidence. But then what happened? The fact that they realize that they are very immature and that they are inexperienced, that also means that to some degree they started to feel a lack of courage. They did not have the strength anymore. They were not taking on the leadership role. They were not confident. Feeling insecure or fearful. The scattering of these energies. And creating discord to weaken others. This is a person that truly felt intimidated by the relationship itself. This is somebody who did not know what to do and when to do it. They made all the wrong decisions based on whatever experience they had. And when people sometimes don't have experience, they ask their friends or their family members. And depending on the person that they're consulting, depending on their experience, they could be very wise or they could be very mature and maybe even biased, depending on the type of relationship they've had. They'll tweak it according to what they think is right, what they would like this person to do. Unfortunately, this person didn't really have a lot of experience on their own. This is probably why they've been through a lot. They've experienced a lot. They've grown. This is probably why you had the wisdom card. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme was the wisdom card, because this person did not have wisdom at the time. Why? Because they were immature. That's why. And they had, because of the immaturity, they did not feel secure. They did not feel confident. At least they were able to recognize that. There's some people who are immature and they're very cocky. They think they know everything, even though they are immature. That's the worst. That's a very terrible combination. But here, I do see the fact that there's a recognition that these are my limitations, and I can't go beyond this because I don't know more than this. And that's a good thing. That means a certain level of consciousness that this person has. It's very, very sound. Very sound. And for some of you, you might have seen this mature part of this individual where they may take care of you. They may love you the way somebody would in a long-term committed connection. But then suddenly there's this flip, there's this change. And all of a sudden it's like they're a kid. And you have to direct them and you have to tell them what to do. Some of you might resonate with this. Not all of you. It's not a personal reading. You guys know that. It's a general love reading. And there's many of you out there. But hopefully some of you do resonate with this. All right, let's have a look at any type of actions, intentions, or plans this person may have towards you. The Fool card. Yeah. I would say it's the most immature energy out there. It's cute. You know, it is cute, but it's not the type of energy you're looking for. Fool card, 3 of Swords, Judgment, and then you have 4 of Swords. I know some of you are going to not like me saying this, but honestly, I'm thinking like, poor baby, poor puppy. Like, this is a lost little puppy, this person. They really don't know what's going on in life. They really don't. It's cute and it's sad at the same time. I see they do want you. They have so much passion for you. They have love for you as well. But they just don't know how to be mature about it. That's a terrible thing. You have some complicated cards here. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups are quite strong cards in terms of the hard times. Now, the Fool card, first card's the strongest. There's definitely a feeling here of this person wanting to reach out to you, taking that leap of faith. But then, here we have, metaphorically speaking, this person falling off the cliff because they're just not watching where they're going. They're just chasing this butterfly in the sun, holding this rose, so happy. World is perfect. My life is perfect. No, it's not. Because this person's not looking below the surface. And they're not looking below the surface because they are too immature and inexperienced to know what to look for and where to look for it. They don't know that. And therefore they don't look. Here, the Fool card is somebody who is immature, who is inexperienced. They're very vibrant, very youthful. However, do they have love? Absolutely yes. Yes. The only thing with this card is people do say it's a leap of faith. That's great. It's a leap of faith. But as fast as this person goes forward, they may just come back just as fast and retract and retreat. Why? Because the energy here is immature energy. It's inexperienced energy. The Fool card is somebody who takes action first and thinks later. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want somebody who has thought about it long and hard. Yes. Because that way you know that that person is going to be promising and they are going to want to be with you because they have thought long and hard about it. in a mature way. Unfortunately, this card really sums up this person's personality. They are cute. They do have a crush on you. They do love you. But they don't know. It's like they have so much passion, but they don't know how to express it or be in a promising relationship. We have here also the Three of Swords, absolute heartbreak. This person really has had their heart broken because of their own mistakes. They feel like they've made a lot of mistakes. And what's irritating them is the fact that even though they've made mistakes, they're not really able to mend their ways, to fix what happened. You can't go back in time. You know, you can't go back in time and fix something that's happened in our timeline. It doesn't happen. It's just not like that. But this person has a lot of regret. They have a lot of remorse, a lot of grief, sadness, heart is broken. Very bad. And they regret what they've done and what they've said. Now that creates wisdom. And that's why you had the wisdom card right in the beginning. Now, we have here also judgment. Beautiful 10 out of 10 card. Goodness me, it's perfect. Second chances. Yes, this person wants a second chance with you. They want things to be clear, transparent. They want truth. They want to reconcile with you. They want to have an open, honest communication with you. They don't want anything to be hidden anymore. They want things to be just clear, so that at the very least, going forward, you can have a better understanding of each other. Now we also have here the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords here talks about how in this connection there is this desire to just retreat, to just take it easy and relax and not deal with it. But even while one is dealing with it, they have to heal. They're thinking about all the things that they've done and said. What did they do? How could they fix it? But they don't want to deal with anybody else while they do this. So they hide themselves. That's what this person is doing here. The Four of Swords. They want to think about it. They don't want to talk to anybody else about it, though. Here we also have, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, Five of Cups. This individual knows that what he or she has done really ruined the connection. They feel that it is their fault. They feel that they should have been and that they are and maybe were responsible for all of this. So it is really interesting here because there are Two of Cups here. There's two cups right behind this image. And right here, some of you want to see, right here, there's two cups. And they're crying over spilled milk. And the behavior is that of somebody who is still immature because, yes, they are upset over what has happened, but are they actually moving forward? Are they making a difference? Are they making a change? Not really. Are they doing anything unique? Nope. Are they working towards a connection? Nope. They are just sitting and they're sulking. They are sad and they are upset. Do they have the intention of reaching out to you? Yes, they do. They need to mature a little bit, have more wisdom, learn from their lessons. Then they can reach out. Because right now I see it is very difficult for them in this mindset to do anything like that. Or rather, anything of the sort. All right. So are they going to take any action for themselves? There's a whole lot of thinking. They're taking action so that they can heal. They're still very much in their mind. Are they going to reach out to you? They are wanting to. Typically, I would say this is an action card, but I don't see this as an action card right now because they are hurt. They want to reach out, but they are not. They want to have a second chance, but they are thinking. Okay? So, at least in this reading, and of course, this is a general love reading. This person, to me, it seems like there's a lot of introspection right now, so they're not going to be reaching out to you. However, for a small portion of you, it is possible that they will reach out. The only issue is that after they reach out, they'll still feel a little distant. And they will keep their distance from you because they're feeling the sadness of what they've done. So even if they come back into your life, Cancer, just make sure that you're the one who's more mature, you have more experience, and you need to be the one leading this person. They can definitely not be an individual leading this relationship because they have no experience whatsoever, and they may just ruin the connection. Slow and steady is better in this particular situation. So I would recommend taking it slow, simply because this person may come in in a rush. They may be rushing things. Very impulsive. All right. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. All right, this is Archangel Answer cards. One. In the near future, so you actually have a timeline. We got here, you're ready. Listen to your intuition. A year from now. I know a lot of you may be rolling your eyes now. Oh, God. A year. That you can think about it, right? This person really, really has gone through a lot, and they have to change their ways, but it's not going to happen overnight, of course. It's not going to happen even within a few months. It's going to take quite a few months. Okay. All right, so we have here, in the near future, you're ready. So in the near future, there's going to be a time when many things, maybe even other opportunities, are going to be thrown to you. They're going to fall on your lap. And they are saying here, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, you are ready to tackle this. So that is a good thing. Whatever has happened up until now, Cancer, has made you a stronger human being. You might not see it, but that has happened over time. You now have the ability of guiding somebody and telling somebody, hey, if you find yourself in this type of situation, make sure you do this and not that. You may notice this now, Cancer, that you know certain things that you didn't know before. And so here, this is why you are ready. You are now much more wiser than you were before. They are also saying to listen to your intuition. It's important that you listen to your intuition and pay attention to your gut feeling and the little voice in your head sometimes when you get a message. We also have here a year from now, or within the next few months. So it's one timeline after the other. A year from now, or within the next few months, reconsider what it is that you are or were going to say and do. Reconsider your actions, your plans, your intentions. Think about it twice. Here they're also saying, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, that the situation will improve. Yes, so that's really good. Thank God for that. The situation will improve. It's just that there's going to be certain things that are going to happen, and you're going to have to reconsider some decisions that were made or that you had thought of taking. Now, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have trust. A beautiful card. This is simply trust in the divine. Trust in the divine. Know that God, who is in the universe, has got your back. And that the divine knows what it is that you need. And the divine also knows what it is that is not good for you. The divine will take out what is not good for you and leave all the goodness. But that goodness sometimes comes a bit later. You will receive that goodness, but it will take some time. And when it does come, keep an open mind to recognize goodness and things as opportunities that come to you. Make sure you recognize it. Make sure you're open-minded enough to accept it. All right, Cancer. That last card was very powerful. I just had, it was very deep. All right, so that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And also, I'm still taking on readings, which are my love readings. And they are written report readings. In addition to that, I just wanted to tell some of you that I do have something called a Holy Light Package, which helps you get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. And that is a self-help guide. So if some of you are interested in staying in that positive energy by getting rid of negative energy, that is one of the best packages that I've created by myself, a lot of things I've been through. And so it's one of the easiest ways of getting rid of negative energies. And this even works for, if some of you are interested, I'll just talk about it a little bit. But the Holy Light Package is for all entities, negative energies. So this doesn't just include random ones that are around us, but it also includes any type of, it sounds weird and freaky, but any type of poltergeist activities, any type of haunting, any type of supernatural phenomena that you're feeling or sensing in your home or around your aura. This package will get rid of that. As long as you do it with full faith, you'll feel the difference. It's pretty intense. It's not scary. It's nothing spooky. It's just simple stuff. But once you do it, at least you have that knowledge forever. You can always repeat it. You can always do it. You can even tell your loved ones about it, because negative energies really do ruin people's lives. And some of the struggle that I've seen here with you and this other person, it is attracting a lot of negative energy because of the pain, because of the suffering. That attracts negative energies as well, due to those feelings of hopelessness. So definitely try to stay positive, be in a positive environment, listen to positive affirmations. But in addition to that, if some of you think that you actually feel the presence of negativity, I would definitely recommend the Holy Light Package. And my website is www.asnointia.com. And also, to get more clarity on the way the divine masculine, feminine, the masculine energy, how they think sometimes, I do have other videos on that on my other channel, which is Asnointia Audio. So I recommend that some of you that are still kind of wrapping your brains around, why does this person act like this? Some of those videos might actually answer your questions, and that's directly from me. And why did I make those videos? Because many of my subscribers have they've requested it. They've asked for that, and it's not just one person. Everybody's going through the same thing, I noticed. So there's like these trends and these patterns that I noticed. So that's why I created those videos, specifically those types of videos. But hopefully those will help you as well. All right. Thanks, Cancer, for tuning in. I'll see you guys again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.